Noloco launch week has just finished and it was awesome. These are the 5 highlights that you really need to know about. Highlight number 1, and that is barcode scanning. Now, barcode scanning is going to change the game when it comes to using Noloco on your mobile device. Let's see how that works. So I created this little app on Noloco that captures event attendees, and we're going to use the barcode scanning feature to scan these people in. As you can see, just press on scan barcode and begin scanning. And as you can see, immediately we get that person matched to our database. Now, the great thing about this whole thing is that I can continue scanning uninterrupted. I don't need to switch screens or anything like that. Let's go ahead and scan the next 2 attendees. Start up the scanner again. And we've got all of our captures recorded right inside of Noloco in real time. Highlight number 2, and that is pivot tables. Now, pivot tables allow you to aggregate your data in loads of meaningful ways that we just didn't have before. So let's take a look. Alright, so I've created an app for event registration and we've got a lot of data here about people who are about to attend the event. Now let's turn all of this into a pivot table. I'm just gonna jump into edit mode, select pivot table, and immediately you can see how it's grouping things by the event. Also, there is a grouping now for company, but it gets better because you can add up to 3 subgroups to your pivot table. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to add another subgroup for the role of each contact. And now I can see the full breakdown of all attendees by their role and by the company that they represent. Highlight number 3. And on day 3, we got bar charts. Choose the correct chart type, stacked bar, choose the x-axis, and I'm gonna choose company. My summary is going to be count, and I wanna count the amount of executives. This is an events attendance app that I'm building. And I'm gonna group my executives by role. I will also choose a different color scheme, adjust my series. Boom, we've got our chart. You can also make it a little bit larger if you want, just by pressing full down here. Boom. Now I can see the executives coming from all the different companies that are attending my event, along with CFOs and CTOs. How cool is that? Now we're trying to reach the target of 3,000 subscribers by the end of this year, December 31st, 2024, and we would really appreciate your help. Now, I know, that's a lame target. That's why I was thinking that if we reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I will shave my beard. Yes, I will say bye-bye to my pride and joy. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. Anyway, back to the video. Now, day 4 of Noloco launch week brought us a bunch of quality of life improvements. Let's take a look. Improvement number 1. Previously, you could only just select a single date or maybe a range of dates, but now you've got preset filters right here that make our lives so much easier. Quality improvement number 2, and that is the ability to have custom relative dates baked into your filters. Based on the filter, you can just add a new filter, and if it's a date field, like created at, for example, you can now use relative dates custom to filter your list based on a predetermined relative date. Last but not least, we now have the ability to create actions that take us to a specific tab within a record. All you have to do is just create an action, select navigate to, choose page, select the correct page, and in my case, this is just attendees, choose a tab, and let's say events, and that's it, done. And now this button here will navigate me straight to the events page of this record. And finally, day 5. Drum roll, big reveal. We can finally integrate with HubSpot. How cool is that? Let's take a look at how that works. So to get started, it's actually quite simple. First thing you need to do is to actually add HubSpot as a data source to your Noloco instance. Just click on New Source and choose HubSpot. After you go through all the steps of the connector wizard, that's it. You're ready to go. Now here's an example where I'm blending my Airtable data and my HubSpot data all inside of Noloco. So Alex Morgan is attending my event, but I've also incorporated some of the HubSpot data that I hold for him. And it doesn't stop there. I can actually edit things inside of HubSpot. Let's say I add his address. As soon as I press save, that information should update within a few seconds within my Noloco instance. And boom, all of the data is updated in Noloco. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite feature was from this Noloco launch week. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.